Hello everybody, I am the Black Sigma, or you could just call me Eric, and welcome back to Subnautica, in which I said I would make a Cyclops today because I thought I had picked up all the parts for that. But I was a dumbass. I grabbed one lithium per titanium ingot when I needed 2 lithium per titanium ingot. And I was missing 1 piece of lead for some reason. So I'm gonna quickly get those things. Oh?
Can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway.
Right.
Uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer. Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional. Alright, tell Becky I'll just take the regular. Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should be...
She doesn't?
Just tell her the regular, dude.
Okay.
The
If I say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
These dudes are talking about their sandwich run while offering to get me off of this planet. It's just, yeah, we can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, you're gonna have to meet us halfway. Anyway, I'd like a ham and cheese sandwich. Assholes. Anyway, I have all the stuff I need for the Cyclops. Just had to move my vehicle bay to a direction with a bit more space. I hope that gasopod doesn't get in the way of making...
Cannot build here.
Oh,
Must be constructed in deeper water.
excuse me. The water here is plenty deep. But sure, I'll move the vehicle bay further. There, you happy, computer? 'Cause I'm very happy.
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Oh, believe me, I'm experienced with this bad boy. I wonder what my debt with Altera looks like at the moment. And, unlike the others, which you have to edit using a moon pool by building a base, which I'll do later, this one you can edit on board. Well, if I go with my usual naming scheme, which is making my sea moth red and blue, calling it the Spider-Mobile, making my prawn suit red and yellow, calling it the Iron Spider. I believe last time I called my Cyclops Black Widow, even though that ain't exactly Spider-Man. We'll call you Lapardon. Is that even how that's spelled? Let me quickly look up Japanese Spider-Man. Yep, that's how you spell Lapardon. Beautiful. Of course, the basic color, red, stripe 1 can be... Let me take a good look at this mech. Actually, it's more silver and gold. Let's see how that looks in regards to being the Spider-Man Leopardon. Now I'm gonna want to change the order of the black and yellow stripes. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do for what I was going for. Even though I think it looks a lot better red and black, like my other Cyclops. That'll do.
Detecting increased foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
Oh no, I'm getting more infected? What a surprise. Now, the whole point of building that Cyclops was so I could explore much, much deeper underwater. But there's really no point in doing that without a base first. I mean, I need somewhere to hold all my materials, make some charging stations for my batteries, etc. And that's gonna take a while. Great, so now I've built the habitat builder, I can start making a base. And theoretically I should do so closer to where I want to go, rather than, you know, basically 100 meters from my life pod. Because, you know, having a closer base, especially if I build a fabricator in said base, means a lot less back and forth. So while I would love to just put a base here with a thermal plant, I think I'm gonna put it a little further away than that. I'm also going to put my prawn in my Cyclops for transportation, just because it's a lot less mobile right now than it will be later. Uh-oh. For example, I wouldn't have missed that shot if I had, say, the grappling arm, which I'm going to add later. Also, hence why I end up naming my prawn suit the Iron Spider, because you can Spider-Man with it. It's gonna be very cool. Now that I've got all of my stuff that I want to take with me, it's time to find a good place to set up my base. Preferably somewhere where it's deeper, closer to where I need to go, and also thermal vents that I can use for power generation. But yes, the Cyclops, she's running. I should probably turn on the lighting though. As much as I think it saves power, even though it probably doesn't, I should actually let you guys be able to see what's going on. Not that there's much to see right now. The ocean's pretty empty. Well, this is promising, though I'm not sure if those small volcanoes actually provide enough heat for a thermal plant. I've never actually tried it. Welcome to this place with the floating orbs. I forget what this one is called, honestly. Might be the bulb zone, because they're bulbs. But that might be the name for another area that I'm just getting confused about. Okay, so this is the part where I really need to start micromanaging and planning things. Because the area I'm actually at right now is the Grand Reef. And the bulb zone is the one with the electric plants and stuff that I was at in an earlier episode. But while I can get to the late game content from the Grand Reef pretty easily, it'd be much easier to do from around the mountain island, the one with the quarantine platform on it. And so, yeah, if I were to build my base more over there, I could much more easily get to the late game areas. And I'd have access to a good amount of resources over there. So instead of heading south, like I was this whole time, I really should set my base up north. Like, this isn't a bad place to put a base, but there are better places. Oh, damn. There's a solar eclipse happening. Or lunar eclipse. Which is it when the moon covers sun? I think it's... Is it solar because the sun is the thing being eclipsed, or is it lunar because the moon is the one doing it? Point is... Nice. I did not know that was a thing. Or at the very least, didn't remember. Neat. Anyway. My main concern with building a base at the island is, depending on where I build it, it's either going to be prey to hostile wildlife, or it's not going to have as good access to thermal power. I guess if I build it on the shores where it's not going to be attacked, then if I activate the portal inside the island, I can easily get lantern fruit and stuff from the other island to use for biopower. That could work. Sure. We'll go with that strategy, I guess. I'm more used to using biopower anyway.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Here I was, looking for a sample of table coral in a region I wasn't even sure had some. And instead, what do I find but an alien archway? Is that all there is in this space? Thought there's normally more to alien locations than that. An interesting find, but not interesting enough to keep me there. The reason I wanted table coral was to finish building this fabricator, and that's not going to help me the way I had hoped. Because I wanted to do that so I could get more titanium for building purposes. But I can't do that until the base has power. I'm an idiot. But more importantly, I'm gonna need to finish that indoor grow bed and get some food growing ASAP. My sprinting speed is reduced due to the lack of food and water I've had, which means this last-ditch effort of mine is going to be really last-ditch. I have a few medkits. Wait, I didn't grab them, did I? No, I'm just going to die. Welp. This was not how I expected this to go. Well, now that I've had that death, but luckily not lost any items because I was inside a base, or I had been inside a base, let's continue with this base building. Particularly getting food. Food that hydrates you. So I don't have to worry about that happening again. Also, I found another purple tablet. You put the ion cube in, you hope this portal takes you to where you think it will. If it takes me elsewhere and I am dumb, I am going to be sad. Pretty sure the islands directly connect. Yep. Excellent. Oh, thank you, lighting. Now, as long as I remember where this cave entrance is, I can grab the food and teleport directly back to my base. Take the marble melon because I'm pretty sure that's well hydrating. Take the lantern fruit because honestly they're just my favorite. Yeah, the marble melon is factually better, but the fact lantern fruit grow on trees makes them much more abundant than if you plant a marble melon. Hence, I like the one I can get more of more easily. And assuming I'm not a complete idiot, cave entrance should be... Yep. Good. I have some level of navigational skill. Huzzah. Actually, if I temporarily construct the fabricator on my Cyclops, I can then get more titanium so I can build the base further, and also, more importantly, power the base so I can put the fabricator in the base. Well, the base is coming along nicely so far. However, I'm gonna need a hell of a lot more materials if I want to make it as grand as I want to. So, with that being said, I will finish making this base and see all of you in the next episode. Bye.